back to my channel. We're here today because day one of CaribAThon has wrapped up and I have finished my first book of the Readathon, so I'm very excited to come on here and share with you a recommendation, because last time I talked about the book I was recommending it but I hadn't yet read it, but I was pretty sure I was gonna love it, and I wasn't wrong. Akashic Books did me a favor by sending me this complimentary copy, so let me just shout them out at the beginning of the video. Kemosha of the Caribbean by Alex Wheatle. Alex Wheatle, his parents are Jamaican. He mentioned in the author's note in the back of the book that he went to Jamaica to reunite with his father after a really long time, and he asked to visit certain places, and one of the places that his family members took him to was Port Royal. And so in exploring a little bit about the history of Port Royal and the Buccaneers in the 1600s, he came up with the idea to write a story set in that time but featuring a strong female character, and so that's what this book is, and I loved it. Kemosha is a teenage girl. She's a black teenage girl living in the 1600s, in the time of the Buccaneers, but also during the period of plantation slavery. And so there are a lot of people who want to own her and direct her, manipulate her, violate her in so many different ways. And it is about her taking charge of her own life, taking charge of her own destiny, the things that she learns and the people who she learns things from, and how she uses these lessons, how she uses these experiences to chart her own course in a lot of ways. And so it's beautiful in that it takes a story, it takes a really terrible part of history and imagines some light in that period. So because it wouldn't be an authentic or an authentically delivered story if it was all love and light. There are some really harsh moments, there are some really horrible things that happen on these pages, but I feel like at all points Wheatle gives us these characters that we can root for. He gives us he gives us enough of their backstory that we are sympathetic with them and we can root for them even when they aren't doing all great things. So I really enjoyed that. There's also a lot of delivery of different languages and dialects, and it shows a little bit about the complexity of the times and the complexity of the relationships that were available, that even though people seem to have the same kind of base language, that they're still not able to communicate. But it also shows how people who don't speak the same language phonetically, would that be correct, but they're still able to communicate because of spiritual connections. So I really like that. It's a lot that happens here, a lot of history, a lot of exploring history, and a little bit about why certain things were happening, why certain historical events may have happened. So I love that. I really enjoyed this one. It is written for a young adult audience, but there are, of course, always one of my qualms about YA fiction or books that seem to be written directed to a YA audience is that I feel like there's some adult content that kind of makes its way in here. Maybe that's just me thinking that young adults should be shielded and protected from the harsh realities of life. I don't know. So forgive me for that. But I really enjoyed this. So this is my first recommendation for CaribAthon based on books that I have read during the Readathon. So first off, hopefully many videos, because I hope to reading many Caribbean books during the CaribAthon Readathon. Started yesterday, June 7th, and it's going to extend until June 17th. So 11 days, hopefully reading lots of really great books. I don't want to go on record and say I want to read 11 books for the 11 days. I don't think it's possible, but maybe it is. So I guess you'll just have to stay tuned and see how many more of these recommendations will be coming your way. So for now, Kemosha of the Caribbean by Alex Wheatle. This one is beautiful. I love that this is a naked hardcover. Kind of reminds me of reading like the Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys and Bobsy Twins books in my youth, a long time ago, with these naked hardcovers with beautiful images on the front, and man, doesn't she look great? Still planning to recreate this book cover, so stay tuned for that. Follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. I'll link in the description down below where you can check me out on other social media platforms. So you can follow me there if you have accounts there and don't already follow me. But I'll also try to post some of those shares on my YouTube shorts, so follow me there as well if you're not already checking out my short videos. You know, let's connect in all the places. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to hear from you in the comments down below. Let me know what you've started reading for CaribAthon. If you finished a book already, that would be great. Let me know what it is and what your experience was. So until we come back for another video, happy reading. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, come, you want to come say hi to the people? My daughter is off on holiday. My daughter is off on holiday. Say hello.
Hello.
Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Stay home with mommy today? Ooh, mommy and baby. Not baby, mommy and daughter reunited and it feels so good. I love you. You want to come down? Okay. Can we take a picture together?